What's up, guys? It's your boy Acro Brandon here. It's been a while since I've done a ride vlog. Actually, probably since my accident 2 months ago. I'm finally back, feeling well. I don't know if you can see my thumb, but my thumb here is all fixed and put back together for the most part. Probably got a couple more weeks before it's fully healed. But it is a nice little afternoon. We're in full swing of summer. It's about, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like 75, 80 degrees. And we're going to go for a little ride out to the beach and back. Rush hour should be chilling right now. And I'm just going to kind of, run through some of my old stomping grounds. And we'll talk about, a little bit about the accident, a little bit about riding, having a good old time, being safe, and all the other new stuff that I've got coming up for the channel here. Board. It's been acting a little finicky lately. Look at this. It wants to go by itself. Look at that. Been having some issues with I think I'm gonna have to do a calibration again here sooner than later on the remote, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why it does that. I think I need to reset the failsafe. I was on the road for like the last month or so. Give it a quick little look-see. See if that changes anything, because it shouldn't be doing that, right? It's super weird. Normal shit happens all the time. Look at that. Yeah. Boom. But turn this off. Okay, so let's try. And it looks like now we've got this fixed back up. I don't know why it's been doing that. Super weird. But hopefully it doesn't give us any major issues. Now we can go on a ride. Alright? Alright, back to business. Let's give it a whirl. Maybe I just need to reset. At any rate, so what I was trying to get at was that I spent a month on the road traveling, and I road tripped from here, Connecticut, to Colorado. Stopped in Missouri, visited my mom. There's some cool places to ride out there, especially for being a small town, Columbia, Missouri to be exact, if you've never been out there. It's right in the middle. Right between St. Louis and Kansas City, right in the middle, smack dab, an hour and a half each direction. And then I took it up to Colorado. I was in Fort Collins for, how long was I in Fort Collins? Like a week and a half, 10 days, and then I was down in Westminster, which is part of Denver, for 3 or 4 days, probably 4 days. For a convention, and then I went up to Vail, Colorado, which is one of my most favorite places to be, second home, and tons and tons of riding up there. Rode the board hard almost every day, at least 2 battery cycles. So I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't bang something loose or need to like reconnect a couple little bits. One of the motors is giving me a weird result on detection with the Hall sensors, so I definitely need to crack open the case, and especially after today like this, even more of a reason to. So we'll see. It's not super sunny out. I mean, I got the sun visor on, but probably what I should be doing is we're rolling with the clear one, with it being so hot out, or like on overcast days, making sure I've got the setup right. But I don't know, what can you do? It's too bad they didn't have like a double flip visor, where it could be like super sunny if you want it to be sunny, and then clear if you don't need clear, but we'll see what's up. Yeah, this is one of my favorite places to kind of roll through, actually, because we got the homies and the brothers on the left side. They're all really cool. I'm usually just out here chilling, drinking some drink down here. A little bit of like a Jamaican action, which I'd never been to this place, but it could be good, could be bad. never really know, but everybody's hanging out. Home libations. This is like some jungle juice, some shit just like they make it in a bucket, you know. It feels really good out right now. It's like 70s. As far as the sound quality, hopefully it's not too bad. I was trying out like a dead cat. I don't know if I took a picture of it or not, but it's just like a little mini wind dead cat that went over this ceramic mic that I'm using, and it helped reduce the wind noise while mounted inside the helmet better than the foam one that's currently on it. But then I also have a piece of felt that I glued a little bit of Velcro to, and then there's a little Velcro trim on the inside of the helmet, so it's kind of got the double cover. Right now it's a foam tip and a little felt over the outside, and hopefully that should cut down on a majority of the wind noise. But I mean, you know, at some point, what can you do? I mean, I'm wearing a helmet, I'm riding, and I'm going to be doing somewhere in the 20s, you know, cruising around town, so I feel like wind noise is to be expected, but probably better than nothing. Oh, and then I also set the cute dog, the GoPro to wind filtration, because you know it's got like two options. You can leave it on auto and it'll just tune the audio based on if you're going fast or not for wind, or just regular, I don't know, I want to say acoustics, but that's probably not the right word, but good audio for just, you know, standard situations where you're not doing high wind sports or things like that. But if you leave it on auto, sometimes it doesn't kick in quick enough to knock out wind and noise. So this time I'm going to ride with it manually selected on my own for wind noise reduction, and hopefully that should be a better listening experience for you guys on the other end. But yeah, so shit, man. What happened? I had this accident 2 months ago. Came around this corner. I'll put the link back up just in case you missed it, or you know, you like to go be morbid and relive my pain on my behalf. But basically I ate shit, you saw, and I was actually vlogging at that point in time, and you know, the camera popped off, it ripped out. So the stupid GoPro mic adapter, which is a bunch of bullshit in the first place, right? Because this thing's like 50 bucks. Yeah. So it fell, it got tweaked because it's plugged into the side of your GoPro. The GoPro ate shit. So of course that got tweaked out a little bit, right? There we go. So of course the little connection to the adapter got tweaked out, and I was having issues with the ceramic plugged right into this. However, and I thought that it was I don't know, I didn't know if it was the mic or the adapter, but the adapter definitely got a little bit tweaked as far as the USB port into the molded mic adapter, I don't know what you want to call it, part that plugs in. So I was assuming it's the adapter. So when I did different tests, like using the Rode Video mic, the sound quality was good, but yeah, you gotta watch out for people, man. The only person you can trust is yourself. What was I talking about? Okay, anyway, so that shit was all tweaked out. I tried to, you know, ruling things out through deduction, and it still could be the mic, but with the mic, with an extension cable like what I've got right now, which is like a 3 or 4 foot, you know, 3.5 millimeter jack extension doohickey. Yeah, let's see what's up with this off-road shit up here. They're redoing the bridge. They've been redoing this bullshit for like a couple months now, taking their fucking sweet ass time. You know, but luckily I've got an AT board. Yeah. So, sorry, man. Gotta focus on the hard shit. Back when I get back to cruising some like fresh asphalt like this up here, we get back to talking, right? Yeah. So this is where it gets good. Lid closed, so we can chitty chat while I'm riding. It's my favorite little stretch. Half the time, if there's like a car or a truck in front of me, people think that I'm like getting towed behind a car. Looks like an episode of fucking what do you call that, Back to the Future, where he's in the city and he's getting towed behind. But yeah, I don't know what we're doing, probably 30. I mean, eventually when I go back and edit this, I'll have the GoPro GPS and speedometer laid out on top. So it's all super buttery and smooth, and then when we get back to where the beach is, oh, that's gonna be some really good stuff, right? But people always look at me like I'm a fucking alien when I come around here, which, I mean, understandably, I'm like the only dude. I found one other dude last year riding a boosted board of around my house, and I've seen one guy on a one wheel, but I think for the town of Norwalk, I must be the only guy cutting up and riding around here. But these are my favorite laps. Usually for this battery, what I get is about, it's like an 8.4 mile lap that we're about to do right now, and takes me about 25-30 minutes to do it. And I tend to ride fairly aggressive. You know, you can't go 30 the entire time, but you know. See, dogs, they fucking love you. Like, they don't know what to do. Every time you roll past a dog, it's like, what is this weird shit, you know? But yeah, so this lap, I usually get about 8.5 miles on this lap, riding, you know, my normal style. And the battery comes out to right around 20-ish%. If I'm just kind of like cruising and like carving even harder, but cruising at a lower speed, sometimes I'll come back with 30-ish, maybe 40%. But you know, there's a lot of like open fun road up here. So that's where we're going. I'm actually going to be building a new battery for science as soon as possible. I've got some 21700 cells that I ordered off of AliExpress. They're the Litokala 21700s. They're super fucking cheap. Supposedly 15 amps each cell, with a capacity of 4 amp hours per cell. Some of the settings, some of the testing, online testing from last year showed that they tested well as expected. So we're gonna see how they actually perform for an e-skate application, because nobody really ever does that test. So I'm gonna build a 12S5P. That way I can get my like 70 amps of power, 60 amps for sure. Damn, there's some hotties running around here at summertime. Yeah, this is a nice little area too. But yeah, I love coming over here. Super buttery road. Speed limit's like 25 or 30. Doing 28? Hell yes. Super nice out today. Weather's about to be like terrible soon here. Hot, humid, disgusting. You know, everybody likes that. I like to come in here, just carve away, and then we're gonna go around the backside. The roads aren't nearly as nice, but there's a golf course, and it's like a 2-lane road of some sort. It's fun. But we could go to the beach. It's probably kind of chill for it being a Monday, you know, and it trying to be a beach day, but you know, whatevs. And it's kind of overcast today too. I thought it was gonna storm, but it hasn't. Yeah, and then we're gonna go over here. Woo! Firecrackers, we're gonna scare the dude on the e-skate. It'll be so fucking funny, bro. Bro, we had a transformer blow right by our house this morning. We lost power everywhere. That thing was like boom, super huge. So what, a couple firecrackers? That shit ain't shit, bro. And then you know, occasionally get your fucking crazy haters every so often. in the city. So I was riding my bike, and I guess I kind of cut this dude off in a car, but it was Sunday morning, no big fucking deal. And he was like, you fucking cut me off, bro. And I was like, dude, why are you so mad about it? Like, it's not like you missed your turn. It's not like rush hour traffic where it's like hard for someone to get a little turn in, you know, like all of this kind of stuff. He's like, fuck, I hope you get hurt. Hope you get hit and die. I'm like, really? Do you want to talk about this, dude? Like, why? You got way too much stress in your life. Why are you so mad? Now you're like, do you value life that little? You just be like, fuck you, I hope you die, some random stranger. Like, why do you even care? I'm just some stranger, bro. You're just mad because you kind of got cut off, or like maybe, you know, you're a New Yorker and we're all self-righteous and we own the roads and we all think it's us first. And, you know, when you're riding in the city, whether it's a bike or in a car or on a motorcycle or a moped or fucking anything, right? Everybody thinks they have the right of way. I kind of want to explore up into this neighborhood up here above the road that I just came from. I always come through this little area and I never hook a right, and I wish I had all this gear when I was in Colorado. I got tons of Insta360 footage free from when I was riding out there, but so many fucking sick communities in Colorado, especially like up in the mountains. It was all mountain riding. That was fucking cool. But like Fort Collins had some really fun stuff, and they just had that, you know, Thunder in the Mountains Eskate convention, if you want to call it that. That was super cool. Where they were shooting through like communities, right? Because it's like white people communities where they have HOAs and they take care of the streets and all of that kind of stuff right there. So super buttery, super fun. This is okay. I mean, these are some nice little properties, that's for sure. It's cute. Not the most exciting for me. I'm going to try and go left to Sycamore. This might take me back to where I want to go, but we'll see what happens. Never really tell. It's the great thing about having a board. You can just go wherever you feel like it and explore. It offers you a lot of freedom. Oh yeah. Yep, straight back around. This is like another perfect loop. I can come in here and then we'll go back down the main street just like I was. Shred around the waterfront just like I was, and kind of see what kind of more footage we get as we roll around there. Usually it's super buttery. I don't know, is this the right street? Sycamore? I don't even pay attention. So I'm wondering with the visor up if it's more windy or if it's the same. The only thing I don't like about having my visor up is that it catches wind, and I don't really know if riding without it would be any more aerodynamic. Would I get less drag if there was no visor? If all the wind just came straight into my face? I don't know, but we'll see what happens here. Maybe there won't be a whole lot of traffic. Oh yeah, nice little straightaway once again. Gotta watch out for these little, I don't know what they are, little metal cover fucking things. They're a little crazy. Yeah, super nice. Manhole. Cruising. And we're back. Now the question is which way do I want to go back when I go back? And that's always an interesting question because I can never really tell which way is going to be the best way, which way is going to be the fun way. And we gotta cross the bridge. Definitely gotta be a little cautious up here. I think it becomes one lane again too. but you know, usually it's just a fun little short lap for me. Oh, we're back to 2 lanes. So yeah, during the construction, this was all blocked up. So we'll probably cruise up through Norwalk proper, through the downtown area. If you've never been to Norwalk, it's a cute little town. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not like a real city, you know. Stamford has more of a real city feel to it. But if you don't know either one of those, then what does it really matter, right? It's all the same. It's a cute little downtown area. There's a few restaurants that have been here for a long time, and then a lot of ones that turn around and are constantly changing. But you come in here, down here on the weekends, it's popping. Play some cornhole, get some drinks, and check out some of the some of the finer things that Norwalk has to offer. You know, obviously some interesting things to look at sometimes too. But coming up on your right. Yeah, we'll go for the final stretch. Typically I come out through this way. There's a good little hill climb, and I don't feel like I really shredded that hard on this lap, so I feel like when I'm ready to go uphill, I'm probably gonna burn up this hill really good. But I don't know, we'll see what's up. So up here to the left, usually tons of traffic. I usually cut across it, see what happens. I don't know, you know, part of riding the streets is knowing the traffic patterns, knowing how the lights play out, making sure that, you know, when you go, you don't go when you're not supposed to go, and who's going to turn first if you're going to go. You know, anyways. And we'll take the super hill climb, see what we get today, right? Uphill carving, you ever done it? Plus this one's like fresh asphalt, which is fucking sick. Yeah, cut across over here. Hoo-yah! Off-road. That's the, yeah. These people need to call the fucking city and be like, yo, throw me a bag of asphalt. I don't care. Just drop it off in front of my driveway. I'll put it down myself. Give me a shovel, pack it down. Ah, yeah, I know. This one's kind of an interesting left here. It could be a little trippy. Maybe I'll go right, and then we'll go through this last little neighborhood, or we'll cut through the park. Yeah, cutting through the park is fun because there's always people there and they're like barbecuing and shit, and they've never seen, you know, an e-skate or any of this shit. And I come rolling through, shred a little bit of grass, literally. That'll be fun. That'll be a good way to end it. Park is nice and simple and fun. There we go. fresh asphalt. This place got repaved over here too, so that's why I always like coming cutting through here. Plus they're semi-quiet neighborhoods where you don't have to worry about too many cars ripping around corners. Down below this neighborhood, like below the, I don't know if it's below the park, it's like behind the park, they got some cool really tight roundabouts. So if you like ride in hard circles just to see if you got the perfect lean, just enough lean and just a little bit of balance. Okay, let's see what's up with the homies up here. They'd be like, yo bro, what's up? That shit is sick, dude. It's tight, it's epic, it's fucking lit. Let's see what's up. What's that? Tricks? I don't know. Is doing like 35 a trick? Speed. Yeah, speed, yeah. The trick is staying on and not falling off, you know? Yeah, but it's cool. Yeah. Thanks, man. See you guys around. This thing will do 35. Yeah, this is cool. Super empty. Come here on like fucking Sundays or Fridays or some shit. Yeah. You can ride. Hopefully I don't scrape too much out of the bottom. What's over here? Oh shit. Boom. Look at that. Trailblazing today. That's fun. Sometimes you eat shit when it's like super wet and watery and shit too. So you gotta pick and choose the battles. What kind of fun you want to have, you know? That was fun though. Woo. Getting a little choppy right there. You don't want to lean into it too hard. Lose your balance. We got security over here now? I wouldn't be surprised. We've had a couple spats. It's fucking dumbass motherfuckers. Some young kid. One time, I don't know, she was like 14 or 15. This is my fucking park. What, bitch? You gonna come after me? Oh, come on. I love like talking shit and, you know, my girlfriend's a little more passive, you know? This is another nice road. This is the final road. This is where you can like lay down some fucking S-turns here, carve a little lot. And usually you got pretty good vision of what's happening in front and around. Yeah. Feels good. 'Cause it feels good. Don't ever listen to me sing. Hit mute. Look away. Look away. Plug your ears. Oh shit, the cops are here. It's the fuzz, what the fuck? Oh, and the ambulances. So let's jump across. Maybe something a little more interesting will happen over here. We'll see what's up. Come through these. This neighborhood's not too exciting. It's just another way to shortcut around to my house. Maybe we'll come around the corner. Oh yeah, this one's a good climber right here. Up and over, and we're almost there. We've almost done a nice full lap. Everything was good except for the fact that this fucking remote was acting super fucking weird from the beginning. So I didn't really want to have to crack open the case, but I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do as soon as I get home, because you know it's not safe to be doing this dumb shit like this. Yeah. One last hill climb, why not? Still got some battery. One last wishy-washy. Super wide turn, because nobody knows how to fucking stop early on this shit. And then gun it, it's all climb. Ah, silence. Tons of power still left in this motherfucker. I would be surprised if he had like 40%. Like, what is this, like? Did I go on some basic ass ride? I don't know. Alright. Well, that concludes the ride. I hope you enjoyed it. and I'll see you in another video.